You have a Q50 and you want to remove the cabin air filter. I've seen some instructions on YouTube where it involves actually entirely removing the glove box itself, but I found an even quicker way without even having to remove the glove box. When you lower the glove box, you'll see that back here it's actually not fully enclosed, so there's an area where you can actually peek into the back. As you can see, I can already see the cabin air filter right here. It involves removing two plastic pieces first. You just have to stick your finger in there like so, right here, and you remove this piece first. This cover you've probably seen in other YouTube videos. You just grab the top and you just pull it out, comes straight out. Behind that black piece is this white piece. This one requires you pulling on this tab on the right side, so it goes in sort of like this. You just pull this way and it pops out, and then it completely exposes the air filter. One thing you want to do is remove some items from the glove box, so at least this part can come down just slightly so you can wiggle the old filter out and put in the new filter. As you can see, you can pull the filter out right through that groove. Here's that old filter. It's pretty dirty after about 20,000 miles. Here's a new cheap one. Doesn't matter what you use. New filter, just jiggle it back in. This one's really cheap. It's collapsing by itself. But anyways, you know the point. Just throw it back in there. Obviously, if you have massive hands, it might be an issue. My hands are medium, large, more like on the medium side. So if you have gigantic hands and you wear gloves that are like extra large, then this might be an issue. But either way, give it a try first. It's better than going through the hassle of taking this whole thing apart or popping the panels on the right side or that panel on the bottom. This way is definitely a lot faster. Once that's in, you take that white piece again and you just slide it back in. So now there's tabs on this end, so you just gotta make sure they fit back in. I might not be able to do this with one hand, so yeah, just try it with both hands first. Well, that took less than 5 seconds to figure out. Then you just push in this side. Let's see, push in this side so it clips in. Alright, the trick is once you get it aligned, you'll try to push with one hand, and it's actually pretty hard to push back in, but once you feel like the two tabs in the back are aligned, take both hands and push towards the front, and it should clip in. It just needs a lot more force than what you can apply with one hand, so use both hands and you'll hear a click and this should pop back in. And then the last step is to just put this piece back in. Again, the tabs are on the bottom, so you want to tilt it backwards, put it in, clip this in place, and you're done.